This is beautiful. Believe me, I forgot where I was. I was in that world. That is so beautiful. Moving on. Lisa, this is amazing.
Greetings, my name is Lisa Russell. I'm an Emmy Award winning filmmaker and the director of Moving On, which happens to be Africa's first AI generated climate change music video. And I did it in partnership with an incredible musician named AK Centric from Nigeria. He's an incredibly well known, established musician in the Afro pop and Afro R&B category. And I'm really excited to talk about the behind the scenes because this has been a really, really fun project for me. AK Centric reached out to me in my WhatsApp and was basically like, I have this song. I don't know what to do with it. I've seen your AI work and wondering if you have any ideas. Sent it to me. I immediately fell in love with the song. His voice is amazing. It's soulful. It's a beautiful message. And so I said, well, let me see what I can do with it, because if I can make it work for a song about climate change, I can then produce it and then get it seen at the big UN climate change conference called COP29 that was taking place and I basically came up with the storyline of a young Nigerian activist who experienced something that a lot of young African advocates and artists I work with experience, and that is visa injustice. They cannot get visas to go to some of these international conferences, whether they're in Europe or in New York, etc. And so I decided to tell the story of somebody overcoming that. So I am a student of Curious Refuge, so I kind of followed their playbook, kind of piece by piece. I used ChatGPT to kind of help me figure out the storyline. I also used Midjourney to generate the images. I used Runway to add motion. And then I didn't use anything for the music because it's an original song. And then I used, obviously, Topaz Video to up-res. I love some of the images I was able to generate, especially of the oil fields in Nigeria, the woman walking in a dream. She's walking through, fires, and there's a bird covered in oil. There's a griot who's sitting there, interacting with her, also next to a piece of fire. The thing that I struggled with the most, there's two things. Hopefully, the sponsors will get on this. One is character consistency. I could not get this woman to wear the same clothes or look the same in shot to shot to shot. Obviously, I think people can follow that it's her journey. And then secondly is the text. I was able to finally generate text without typos, except for this one that was refused to spell African Union correctly, so I just kind of left it. But overall, incredible footage, incredible visuals. I loved telling this story, and it's made quite a mark in the UN space. I'm about to premiere a new AI music video for COP29. It's called Moving On. I tried to introduce sort of scenes and messages that could be expanded upon. So this isn't just a story about a young Nigerian climate activist. We're touching on issues of indigenous knowledge. I brought in arts and advocacy. That's an important part. I intentionally made her a woman, even though the singer is a male, because I wanted to address climate and gender. And it's in collaboration with an amazing Nigerian award-winning Afro pop, Afro R&B singer who reached out to me basically and said, I have this song. He had been seeing and watching my AI filmmaking work online.
I hope that people will see the message of resilience and unity in this video. I also want them to feel empowered. I also want them to understand that they are not alone, and that together we can face any challenge. Even something as big as climate change. The video is a reminder that there's strength in hope, in community, and each person's ability to make a difference. It's important for me as an artist that my music not only entertains but also resonates with people, sparking reflection and encourage a positive outlook as well. gonna premiere the COP29. I'm super excited to see that happen. I'm super excited to reach a wider audience and to connect with my audience on this type of platform.
So if you happen to be at COP29, we are going to have an in-person screening at the Extreme Hangout on the 20th.
So I hope that people enjoy it. I hope that people get the message. I hope that people are inspired. I hope that people are motivated, and I hope that people keep pushing, no matter how tough things might seem.